Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Adriene from Yoga with Adriene, and it is an honor and a pleasure to lead you through a mindful morning yoga practice today. However you're coming to the mat is perfect. Come as you are. Thank you so much for making the choice to practice today. Spend some time tuning into your body and your breath. We're going to begin in a nice comfortable seat. So take your time. Come on down to the ground. I am joined here today by my pal Benji, who's already nice and relaxed. As you're ready, sit up nice and tall and see if you can align your head over your heart and your heart over your center or your pelvis. Then take a second to relax the shoulders. Maybe soften through your jaw. Just notice where you might be holding or clenching here in the beginning. And as we come into this first shape, we'll take a moment to either soften the gaze. You can look down gently past your nose, or go ahead and close the eyes if you feel comfortable. See if you can allow the sound of my voice to guide you here as we tune in to the breath. First, just noticing the rhythm in which you're breathing today. Is it light? Is it short? Or are you ready for a nice, full, deep breath? Trust yourself, trust this video, and thank you for trusting me, sharing your time with me, that however you're coming to the mat today is a-okay, it's perfect. Everything is as it should be. Just allowing whatever you notice here to be, no judgment. Maybe you feel a little tired, cranky, anxious. And knowing that feeling off balance or even a little down is okay. We're gonna start wherever we are today fully. So take a deep breath in, just to kind of acknowledge who you are and where you are today. And as you exhale out, relax your shoulders down a little more. And then we'll just do that twice more. So big inhale, just in full acceptance and acknowledgement of who you are and where you are today. And then exhale, relax the shoulders. And one more time, big full conscious breath in. And exhale, relax the shoulders. Each time you exhale in this practice, there's an opportunity to kind of drop the shoulders, drop any stress or tension that might have accumulated in the neck and the shoulders. And so you can take it or leave it, but that's definitely an offering that's here for you, and that hopefully you can take with you off the yoga mat as well. All right, let's draw the hands together, gently bow the head to the heart. We'll just take a second here to feel nice stretch in the back of the neck. Continuing to gently deepen the breath now. And continuing to acknowledge, notice, observe what's going on today. If you want, you can set a little intention for this time on the mat. Whatever comes to mind, something that will serve you in the present moment. Maybe the sentence is in and of itself, I choose to be present with what is. And then we'll take a deep breath in here. And exhale, opportunity to relax the shoulders. Beautiful, we'll lift the head, open the eyes, and we're gonna come forward onto all fours here. Take your time, move nice and slow, finding the mindfulness even in the transitions as we move in and out of things, creating a little storyline here with the body and with the breath. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hip points, spread the fingertips wide. Pay attention to the details here. Press into the tops of the feet. When you're ready, soft bend in the elbows. We'll drop the belly all the way to the ground, tailbone up towards the sky, and open the chest forward. Breathe in. Exhale, rounding the spine, navel draws up. We use this hand to earth connection and even this top of the foot to the earth connection to create a big arch in the spine. And now let's move with the breath. Inhale, drop the belly. And exhale, navel draws up to the sky. Inhale to drop the belly. Shoulders draw away from the ears here, creating space. And then exhale, rounding through, really claw through the fingertips like a Halloween cat. And one more time, big inhale to drop the belly, slow it down. Moving with your breath. Good, and exhale, rounding through, chin to chest, spinal flexion, super good. All right, inhale to a nice neutral spine. We're gonna bump the hips to the left, draw a line with your nose forward, and then take a gander, take a look past your right shoulder. So use your hands to find a deeper stretch here in the left side waist, left side body. Press into the tops of the feet. Good, and then slowly bring it back to center, carve a line with the nose forward and around to look past your left shoulder. And again, use your hands and your feet on the earth to create a nice stretch in the right side waist, right side body, even the right side of the neck here. Good, then inhale, come back to center. We're gonna create a little heat. Check in with our center of gravity, our core muscles. We'll curl the toes under, don't panic. Inhale in, send your gaze straight down for this one. So nice, long, beautiful neck. And when you're ready, begin to lift the knees and hover here in table, slight bend in the elbows. Soften through the skin of the face. And if this gesture is inviting you to breathe deeper, maybe allow for that to happen. We're here for 5, neck is nice and long, 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, release. Awesome, bring the big toes together, knees as wide as the yoga mat. Once again, drop the belly, inhale to look forward, so long puppy belly here, really stretching through the front body, and then exhale, let's take the hips back, extended child's pose. I'm gonna join Benji here on the ground. You can reach the arms forward. Forehead will melt towards the mat. If it doesn't make it, no worries. If it does, you might enjoy a gentle rock side to side, massaging the brow bones here. Now everyone, take a deep breath in. See if you can fill all 4 sides, I got relaxed there, all 4 sides of the torso with air. And then exhale, melting the heart towards the earth. Great, close your eyes here. Inhale in again. Filling all 4 sides of the torso. And inviting just a softening as you exhale here. And one more time, listening to the sound of your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Great, from your center, whatever that means to you, maybe draw the navel in just a bit. In traditional yoga practice, we call this Uddiyana Bandha, engaging from the center. Navel draws in and up, and that could be what brings you all the way back up into tabletop position. And we'll curl the toes under, soft bend in the elbows, inhale in, exhale, lift up to that hovering table once again. Breathing deep, creating a nice, long, beautiful line in the spine from the crown of the head, the tip top of the head, all the way to the base where the tailbone is at. Excellent. Stay here if you want. You can hug the right knee up towards the chest here for a little challenge. And then release, and then maybe take the left knee all the way up towards the heart center. And then release. Awesome. From here, we're gonna send the hips up high and back. Walk the hands out just a bit if you need. I'm not negotiating space with Benji here, and that's okay. And begin to pedal it out, begin to breathe here in downward facing dog. We're clawing through the fingertips, we're pressing into the knuckles. Upper arm bones are externally rotated. Inhale, lots of love in here as you stretch out through the feet. And exhale, lots of love out as you continue to pedal back and forth, stretching through the Achilles, the calf muscles, the hamstrings, of course, hips up high. We're not holding in the neck, so take a second to maybe shake the head a little yes and no. Beautiful, then take a moment here to find stillness. Inhale in deeply, you're doing great. And exhale, nice cleansing breath out through the mouth. Excellent. One more breath here on your own with the head below the heart here, so good for the body. And beautiful, we'll bend the knees and we're gonna make our way to the top. You can take baby steps there, or maybe you wanna float or hop, maybe you ragdoll up to the top of your mat. That's where we'll meet, feet hip width apart. Coming into a standing forward fold. Bend your knees, let your belly come towards the tops of the thighs. They don't have to come super close, but just that's the intention. And we'll clasp opposite hand with opposite elbow and begin to rock a little side to side here, feeling your feet grounding on the earth. Now close your eyes here or soften your gaze. Give your thinking mind a break, darling, and start to breathe deeply. Breathe like you love yourself. Feel your feet again, grounding you to the earth, finding that connection. Letting any stress or tension maybe slip off the back here, slip off the shoulders, the neck, so that when you release the arms and slowly begin to roll it up, you feel a little lighter, or you welcome a lightness, rolling up to standing. We will meet in mountain pose. And when you get here, relax the shoulders down. Continue to deepen through your breath. See if you can slow down your inhalation, slow down that exhale just a bit. I know there's a tendency to kind of want to rush and get things done, but let's see what happens if we slow it down and just allow ourselves to really move from one present moment to the next. This is such a big part of my practice for my own mental health, is just remembering to stay present with what is, not get too far ahead. So actively draw your awareness into all four corners of the feet. Lift up through the front body. Think of this current of energy maybe moving upward through the front body, and see if it affects your posture, the way you're standing here in mountain pose at all. And then think of it kind of moving in a loop. So it goes up and then it comes down, and the back body has this downward current. So we have an upward current through the front and a downward current through the back. And we're here finding balance between the two. Then when you're ready, find soft bend in the knees. Inhale, lift the fingertips all the way up towards the sky as if you were holding a big beach ball. Face the palms together. And then exhale, palms are gonna come together and we're gonna slice it right down through the middle, all the way into a standing forward fold. Great, on your next inhale, send the fingertips back, airplane arms, but we're gonna send our gaze to look down and out. Think of a nice long stick or staff from the crown to the tail, so the neck is not crunching forward nor dropping. We have a beautiful length in the neck here. Front body's lifting up to meet the back body. And you can imagine that your body's kind of in like a number 7 shape with the fingertips reaching back. Good, take one more breath here. Embody the shape, whatever that means for you, and then use your exhale to let it go. Come all the way back to your forward fold. Awesome, back up the way we came. Inhale, big breath, big stretch, reach up towards the sky. And exhale, take it all the way back down. Bend your knees, forward fold. Let's repeat. Inhale, halfway lift with airplane arms. Hug the low ribs in, nice long beautiful neck. Gorgeous, exhale, let it go. Awesome. From here, fingertips come to the mat. We're gonna step the left toes, just the left toes back. Lower the left knee to the ground, and on your next big breath in, keep the front knee over the front ankle as you sweep the arms up all the way overhead for a nice crescent lunge here. Big stretch in the front of the left hip crease. Find that sense of upward current of energy through the front and downward through the back. anchor your mind's attention in this flow of energy of lifting and grounding. Squeeze the inner thighs to the midline. Find a little connection to your core. Let's take another deep breath in here. Maybe you lift the chin up a little bit and then exhale to soften and release it down. Fingertips come back to the earth. We're gonna lift the back knee up here, plant the left palm, and inhale, reach the right fingertips up towards the sky. Breathe into your belly for this twist here. Inhale in, and then exhale, rain the right fingertips down. Plant the palms. We'll step the right toes back for a plank or a half plank. So you can keep it nice and gentle today by lowering the knees, or maybe we're working to build strength mindfully. So lower the knees, or we can keep them lifted, heels reaching back. Press your palms away from the mat. Hug the low ribs in. Notice what it feels like to be alive today. You're doing great. We're here for 3, 2, 1. On the 1, look forward, shift forward. Exhale, squeeze the elbows in and lower all the way down to your belly. Good. Inhale for cobra. Lift the chest. Press into your foundation. Toes, feet, pubic bone. Squeeze the elbows into the side body. And then slowly release. Benji. Here we go. Pressing up to half plank or plank. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, hips up high and back for your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lots of love in. Breathe deep. And exhale, lots of love out. Let it go. Great, bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. Make your way to the top again. You get to decide, baby steps, ragdoll, or maybe you hop. And then feet together, really together. We'll inhale halfway, airplane arms, look forward and down. And exhale to let it go, forward fold. Fingertips to the mat. Now this time the right foot steps back. We lower gently onto the right knee. Squeezing your thighs together towards the center so you have a nice strong foundation to swim the fingertips forward when you're ready, up and back, lifting the heart, feeling that stretch through the front body, that lift of energy through the front. Front knees over the front ankle here. I'm lifting the chest to the chin to the sky. Big beach ball up and overhead for one more breath. Inhale. And exhale to slowly bring it back down. Great, let's lift the back knee. Right hand comes to the earth. And when you're ready, big inhale, left fingertips all the way up towards the sky. Now breathe into your belly here. A beautiful twist to move the energy, create a healthy flow of energy, which of course can affect our mental state. And then we'll bring it all the way back down. Plant the palms. Here we go. Step it back, plank or half plank. So connecting to center here. Taking pressure out of the wrists by pressing into the knuckles and really pressing into the fingertips. Good. We're here for 3, 2. On the 1, slowly lower to the belly. Cobra, inhale. Use that inhale to really lift up and open your heart. And then use the exhale to soften and release. Curl the toes under, inhale in, press up to plank or half plank. And then exhale back to your downward facing dog. Inhale in deeply here, in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose or mouth. Beautiful. Bend the knees, inhale to look forward, exhale to make your way to the top. Feet together, really together. This time, bend the knees generously. Send the hips back, hang with me here. Focus on the sensation, nice and easy. We're gonna come to a chair position, but with the fingertips reaching back in airplane arms. So it's like we're sitting back in a chair. Think about really pressing into your heels. We're not here long, we're just waking up the low body, waking up the core, squeeze the legs together. Tuck the chin slightly to create length in the back of the neck. Inhale in, exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Imagine your palms are on a surface here, an imaginary surface. Beautiful, then drop the fingertips down to come up. We'll reach forward, straighten through the legs. Big breath, big stretch here, big beach ball up and overhead. Good, and then exhale, palms come together and slide back down to the heart. Take a deep breath in here. Then exhale to let everything go. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and just observe the breath. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. Beautiful. Interlace the fingertips here. Continue to deepen your breath. Press the palms forward, then take the pinkies up and back. Again, we have that lift through the front, that grounding through the back. We're gonna just take it to the right side here. So take your hands over to the right, bump your hips to the left. Keep the chin nicely tucked here. And then press into the heels to come back to center. Over to the left, hips to the right, tuck the chin, dig into the heels. And then back to center. Release the hands, inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, palms come together and right down through the middle, forward fold. Good, inhale, halfway lift with airplane arms. And exhale to soften and bow. This time we're gonna plant the palms and step it back to a plank. Then you can go straight to downward facing dog here to keep this a little more gentle, or we can go to the belly or to a little vinyasa. So you can go belly to cobra or chaturanga to up dog. If you are a little unsure what I'm talking about, maybe you just repeat the cobra or straight to downward facing dog. That's where we will all meet. Hips up high, upper arm bones externally rotated. Breathing deep. Good, give your thinking mind a break. Let your body intelligence, kind of have the head seat at the table here for this next part of the dance. Anchor through the left heel and inhale, nice and slow, mindfully lift the right leg up high. Doesn't have to be too high. Hugging into the midline. Good, then slowly we'll shift our weight forward, hug the right knee all the way up and in, step the right foot up. Pivot on the back foot. Hands come to the waistline here. We'll loop the shoulders in strong warrior legs as we rise up, aligning head over heart, heart over pelvis. Now find that lift through the front, that grounding through the back. Let that anchor you. Then you can keep the hands here for warrior one, or we'll reach the fingertips forward, up and back. Strong back leg. Back toes are turned in, left inner thighs engaged. Good, inhale, lift the chest, lift your heart. Exhale, listen carefully, we're gonna send the fingertips back, airplane arms, and shift our weight forward, front knees bent. Pull the right hip crease back, and it's as if you're looking into a pond here, seeing your reflection. Neck is nice and long. Again, back leg is really strong. Good, you can stay here, inhale, or you can exhale, slowly pivot on the back foot. You can stay here, inhale again, everyone. And maybe exhale, lift the back leg, just an option. So we have options to stay with the foot down, to lift the heel, or to practice lifting the whole leg. Wherever you are, inhale in, exhale, slowly make your way back to warrior one, arms all the way up, big breath, big stretch. Exhale, warrior two, we turn it out to the left, send the fingertips front to back. Good, inhale, reach the arms all the way up, peaceful warrior, then have a little fun here as you cartwheel it all the way back to your lunge. Same thing, your choice. You get to step it back, take a little vinyasa, belly to cobra, chaturanga to up dog, or take the hips up high and back straight to downward dog. That's where we will all meet. So really choosing your own adventure, moving with your breath, listening to your body, making a practice of that. Once in downward dog, we'll ground through the right heel. Inhale, lift the left leg up high. Exhale, shift it forward, step it up. Good, take your time, pivot on the back foot, back toes are turned in. Hands come to the waistline, and with strong warrior legs, we rise up. Good, find your breath. Find your footing. Hands can stay on the waistline, or we'll reach the fingertips up and back, warrior one. Press into the outer edge of your right foot, engage your right inner thigh. Beautiful, inhale in, maybe chest lifts, maybe chin lifts. When you're ready, exhale, bend the elbows, send the fingertips back, airplane arms, or maybe you have some wings here, like a bird. Draw the shoulder blades together, belly aims towards the top of the left thigh, that femur, but we're really pulling back with the left hip crease here and keeping a little bit of space so we're not collapsing onto the thigh. Building strength, inhale, stay here, or exhale, start to lift the pivot on the right foot, lift the right heel. Good, inhale in again, everybody. And maybe on this exhale, you start to lift the whole right leg. And just playing around. If you fall, we'll catch you. Breathing, exploring, staying curious. And we'll make our way all the way back to that warrior one. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in. And exhale, warrior two. Nice wide stance. Left fingertips forward, right fingertips back. Strong legs. Peaceful warrior, here we come. Keep the front knee bent, lift the left fingertips up and back. Big breath, big stretch. Good, and then cartwheel it all the way up and around and down, back to your lunge. Step it back to plank. Inhale in and exhale, slowly lower to the knees. Send the hips back, child's pose. Rounding down, forehead to the earth. Inhale in deeply here, maybe the biggest breath you've taken all day. And exhale to let everything go. I don't know if my mic picked it up, but Benji just did that exact breath with us. All right, slowly, mindfully bringing the hands back up, really feeling your hands on the ground. And then slowly we'll just come through to a seat, send the legs out in front. We're gonna join Benji, the yoga master, really. Oh, sorry, buddy. And we're gonna come to lie down. Uh-oh, I disturbed the master. All right, we're gonna end here with just a little reclined twist. So come on to the ground. Thank you again for sharing your valuable time with me and with all of the other people practicing around the world. That's one of the cool things about this practice is you're never alone. Someone's always on practicing with you, so hug the knees into the chest whenever you're ready. And we'll send the arms out wide. You can either do cactus arms or maybe palms face down, whatever feels good in the shoulders, and then send the legs to the right side. Turn your gaze to look past your left shoulder. And inhale lots of love in here. And exhale lots of love out. Slowly bring it back to center and take it to the left. Legs to the left, gaze to the right. Breathe in. And breathe out. Stick with your nice active breath. Inhale, bring the legs back to center. Exhale, we're gonna wrap the arms around the shins. Last move, we're gonna squeeze and lift the nose up towards the knees. Doesn't even have to come close. If it does, great. If not, great. Keep the shoulders relaxed. We're breathing here. Feeling a little compression in the center. Practicing kind and loving thoughts here towards oneself. Leaving the judgment behind. We got this. We're here for 3. Finding a softness in the face, 2. And on the 1, release everything. Extend the legs out long. Bring your arms to your side. Inhale in deeply. Exhale to relax the weight of your body fully into the mat. Nice work. And on your next breath in, we'll bring the palms together. We're gonna bring the thumbs to the third eye, and we will close this practice here together by taking one last deep breath in and exhaling together. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Take good care.